very own Nico Horning is live on the SU campus after a dominant first win. Nico.
Hey, Jish, good morning. Well, the talk this offseason has revolved around Syracuse's superior offense after last year's early exit in the NCAA quarterfinals to Denver. And boy, did Syracuse put those expectations aside in the home opener earlier today against Vermont. As you can see, head coach John Galloway at the helm for Jacksonville, former SU goaltender, and then Gary Gait getting his squad going as well. But speaking of getting going, Luke Roa on his left side punching that one in to get Syracuse started 1-0. And this thing turned into a blowout right away. Michael Leo scored 3 straight goals for Syracuse and put the Orange up 8-0 with that score. And then right off the bat, here's the second one. Leo turns around, punches that one in the back of the net. Syracuse up 9-0. They began the game scoring 10 unanswered goals, and the defense held the Dolphins without a goal for the first 25 minutes as well, as John Mullen won that faceoff and Spallina gets his first goal of the season. This thing turned into a blowout by the end of the first quarter, and here we are in the third as well. Spallina, another score. He scored twice in the third. And then Trey Deer got going later on in the third period as well, put Syracuse up 17-2. Sam English also got in the box score with 2 goals in the later stretch. This thing was a blowout from the early stages. Syracuse ended up winning 24-5 and grabbed its first win of the season. 3 Syracuse players had a hat trick. Michael Leo, Joey Spallina tied for a team-high 5 points. And head coach Gary Gait was proud of his squad's first statement, and Jacksonville's John Galloway reminisced on his return to the Dome.
They went out today and they executed as a team, and I thought they put a strong mental performance together. And really made some plays on the field.
I remember being a lot happier sitting up in this chair years ago, but certainly a different feeling, a humbling one, and but a very good team. You know, we knew Syracuse was had high expectations for themselves. I think they came out and executed at a high level this early on in the year, and what a learning opportunity for us.
Definitely a good first win for the Cuse. They'll gear up and face Vermont next Friday back in the Dome. That's a 6 o'clock face-off between the Orange and the Catamounts. And they played each other in last season's season opener. Syracuse also blew them out of the Dome. So that's all for me. Jish?
Nico, it's not all for you. I still got a couple questions because I saw those highlights and I didn't see any goalkeeping highlights for Syracuse. There's no Will Mark this year, the starting goaltender for Syracuse after his graduation. How did goalie Jimmy McCool handle his first career start?
Well, that remains one of the few lingering questions for Syracuse as they head into the thick of the season, is how Jimmy McCool can handle the pressure. He played in just 10 minutes in last year's season opener against Vermont, so he'll have some experience going forward, but it's no easy task replacing Will Mark. And McCool, he made 9 saves on 11 shots today, but didn't exactly get the quite a volume that you'd want to see from him because Syracuse's offense was so explosive, which is a great problem heading into the next game.
I'm sure you and I will be talking about McCool plenty more this season. Syracuse on offense scored 24 goals today, but it's only game 1. Can this offense lead this team deep into the playoffs after last year's early exit?
The main difference, I'd say, between this year's offense and last year's offense, and they had some of this last year, don't get me wrong, but the versatility of scoring options that Syracuse can resort to is the best that they can do. Luke Roa had a hat trick. Joey Spallina, Michael Leo, Sam English, you name it, they got it. This Syracuse offense, if the opposing defense is shutting down one player, they can quickly go to another offensive weapon, and that's what is gonna be the backbone of this team this season. We saw it already. 24 goals in the first game. That is just astronomical, and this Syracuse offense is gonna be the backbone to lead this team to a possible championship run.